While Europe was stuck in the so-called Dark Ages, scholars in Baghdad, Cordoba, and Cairo were inventing algebra, perfecting surgery, and building machines that moved on their own. This is the forgotten story of the Islamic Golden Age. Your smartphone, your hospital, and even the numbers you count with all have roots in a 500-year explosion of knowledge that most history books barely mention. Welcome to the Islamic Golden Age. Imagine a world where libraries held hundreds of thousands of books, doctors performed cataract surgery with tools still used today, and mathematicians invented the language of modern science. That world existed, and it was Islamic. From roughly the 8th to the 13th century, the Islamic world became the global center of learning. While much of Europe struggled, scholars in places like Baghdad's House of Wisdom translated, improved, and expanded knowledge from Greece, India, Persia, and China. What they created still shapes our lives. Here are 10 of the most powerful contributions, counting down from 10 to 1. Number 10. Early flying machines in 9th century Cordoba. Abbas ibn Firnas built a winged apparatus, covered himself in feathers, and launched himself from a height. He glided for a significant distance before a rough landing. Centuries before Leonardo da Vinci's sketches, a Muslim inventor was testing controlled flight. It wasn't perfect, but it proved humans could leave the ground. Number 9. Advanced mechanical engineering. In 1206, the engineer Ismail al-Jazari published a book describing over 50 ingenious devices. His famous elephant clock used water, gears, and moving figures to mark the hours with theatrical precision. He also designed automatic water-raising machines, programmable musical automata, and early versions of the crankshaft and camshaft. These were not toys, they were sophisticated engineering that influenced later European clockmakers and inventors. Number 8. Detailed world maps. The 12th century geographer Al-Idrisi created one of the most accurate medieval maps of the known world for the Norman king of Sicily. His map corrected earlier Greek errors, showed Africa, Europe, and Asia in remarkable detail for the time, and treated the Earth as a sphere. Sailors and scholars relied on his work for generations. Number 7. Modern hospitals. Islamic cities built the first true hospitals with separate wards, pharmacies, and medical schools. Institutions in Baghdad, Cairo, and Damascus treated patients of all backgrounds, trained doctors, and kept detailed records. The idea of a hospital as a place of healing, teaching, and organized care, not just a hospice for the dying, began here. Number 6. Surgical instruments and techniques. In 10th century Cordoba, the surgeon al-Zahrawi wrote a 30-volume medical encyclopedia and invented more than 200 surgical tools. Many of them, forceps, scalpels, bone saws, catheters, and syringes, look strikingly similar to instruments still used in operating rooms today. He also described techniques for treating cataracts, setting bones, and controlling bleeding that were centuries ahead of their time. Number 5. Foundations of chemistry. The scholar Jabir ibn Hayyan, working in the 8th and 9th centuries, systematized experimentation in chemistry. He described processes such as distillation, crystallization, and the preparation of strong acids including sulfuric, nitric, and hydrochloric acid. His emphasis on careful observation and reproducible methods helped turn alchemy into the early science of chemistry. Number 4. Trigonometry is a distinct field. Muslim mathematicians and astronomers refined trigonometry far beyond earlier Greek and Indian work. Scholars like al-Battani defined and tabulated the sine, cosine, and tangent functions with high precision. These tools were essential for accurate astronomy, navigation, and later European science. Without them, modern surveying and spaceflight calculations would be far harder. Number 3. Optics and the scientific method. In the early 11th century, Ibn al-Haytham, known in the West as Alhazen, wrote the monumental Book of Optics. He correctly explained how vision works by light entering the eye, used the camera obscura to prove light travels in straight lines, and insisted that claims must be tested by experiment. Many historians consider his approach one of the earliest clear statements of the modern scientific method. Number 2. Hindu-Arabic numerals and zero. Through the work of mathematicians like al-Khwarizmi, the decimal positional number system, including the crucial concept of zero, spread from India across the Islamic world and eventually into Europe. These, Arabic numerals, replaced clumsy Roman numerals and made complex calculation practical. Every computer, every spreadsheet, and every modern calculation rests on this foundation. Number 1. Algebra. Around the year 820, the Persian scholar Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi wrote the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing. From the Arabic word al-jab we get the word algebra. He provided systematic methods for solving linear and quadratic equations and showed how mathematics could solve real-world problems in inheritance, trade, and land measurement. The word, algorithm, itself comes from the Latin form of his name. Without algebra, modern science, engineering, and technology simply would not exist. These 10 achievements are only a sample. The Islamic Golden Age also advanced astronomy, pharmacology, philosophy, papermaking, and countless other fields. Knowledge flowed freely across cultures because scholars valued curiosity, translation, and evidence. 3. The outro. The Islamic Golden Age was not a single moment but 5 centuries of relentless curiosity. From the House of Wisdom in Baghdad to the libraries of Cordoba and the observatories of Central Asia, scholars built tools, ideas, and institutions that still power our world. Algebra, optics, hospitals, numerals, and the scientific method itself carry their fingerprints. If this story surprised you, share it. History is richer, and more connected, than many of us were taught. Drop a comment with the invention that amazed you most, hit like if you learned something new, and subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that shaped civilization. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.